Bro, so how's the ladies? Huh? How many do you have?
Oh shit, you about to make me bust my ass right now.
Well, right now I'm not like in a serious relationship. Pretty much is. I had like, you know what's funny?
What?
Like,
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I can talk about that because I sound.
You can
so
talk about
weird.
whatever you want, bro.
Oh.
You
Talk
can
your
talk
shit,
about whatever
man.
you want, bro.
Nah, but
By the way, if it's gonna be controversial, I just want to let you know we've been recording. This is gonna be on the record.
It's gonna be on the record.
He knew it too. He didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
nah, but you know, everything is good with the ladies right now. Right now, like I'm pretty much like on the market. I've been dating.
Yeah, heard that, ladies? My boy Terry is on the market.
Okay.
On the market right now. Pretty much
Taking the highest bid.
Yeah, so I was in the Hamptons for 6 months. You know, I didn't have any, I didn't have any relationships out there. I was just out there having fun, just working, doing some traveling. You know, I had some pretty nice clients that were fortunate, to take me on some boat rides and going to like these fancy restaurants.
Living the life.
That's fire.
It's like a whole different life when you're in the Hamptons.
That's what's up, bro.
It's like what you see on TV, but just 10x that.
Damn.
Yeah, because it's real. It's like you're experiencing it.
Yeah,
damn.
It's funny because like I never been in the Hamptons, like I never experienced the Hamptons like that, where you're in people's houses where it's like 10, 20 acres, or they drive you in their boat, their yacht, take you to like these fancy restaurants where it's like
that's what I'm talking about.
$5,000 meals. Like
damn,
what the
fuck? What the fuck you eating? Unicorns?
My man said
drinks, food.
They got little diamonds on the steak.
Oh yeah, like fancy. It's the lifestyle of Hamptons.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Yo, bro, I want to thank you for stopping by and
Thanks,
chilling with
bro.
us.
We appreciate
we've
you.
We've been talking for a while. Him, try to get him on, and now that you're on, I'm excited, man.
Well, no problem, man. I had to show up. We know each other since high school. We go way
High
back,
school,
so
bro.
definitely had to show you guys love.
Thank you, bro.
Gompas.
Yeah, Samuel Gompas, man.
Gompas days.
Gompas, high school reunion.
Aquí chilling en la casa. Vamos a hacer todo bien. Pa' motivación solamente.
Our brother Terry is a personal trainer, an elite personal trainer. Because I don't want to say he's just your average fitness enthusiast and blah, blah, blah. He actually puts in the work. He's been doing it for years. You work for Equinox, don't you?
Yeah.
And you also have your side hustle. So before we even get there, I don't even want to talk about that yet. I want to talk about high school. Let's do it in chronological order because this man has been a hustler since high school.
Since high school.
Let me tell you, and some of our peers know what I'm talking about. Terry used to be walking the hallways with a box of candy, selling it.
That's crazy.
A lot of people didn't understand what he was doing at the time. I don't even think he understood what he was doing.
A lot of kids didn't understand. They were just like, for me, my example, like when I used to see that, I was like, yo, damn, my man's struggling. Like, something, like he needs money. Yeah. But nah, bro. Nah. He probably was good.
It's the drug.
You just want extra. You want something. That's what I'm saying.
He was fly, selling candy, bro.
That's the true hustler.
So tell us about that, bro. Like, how'd that even start?
Yo, to be real with you, how it all started, it was my boy Sadiq.
Yo, you throwing some names that's just taking me back, bro.
Sadiq, basically, he was one of my friends in high school. Very ambitious. He was a rapper. He was, always grinding, doing something. I remember I used to see him, Sadiq, all blinged out with chains, jewelry, fly clothes.
Fly, I remember.
I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? He's like, yeah, I'm just, grinding. So I saw him talking about candy with somebody. One of my friends, Glenn. Glenn, he's also a rapper too, Glenn Vega. And I was like, yo.
I remember Glenn. He was like short with the little. He looked at old way. He looked like he was not supposed to be in high school. He looked mad grown.
Like in 35 and shit.
Yeah. Shout out to him though. They were cool.
Shout out.
Yeah, I saw him, selling candy with Glenn. I was like, yo, like put me on. I want to know about how this works. So once I started selling with him, pretty much that's how I started. So for like a few weeks, I was literally selling candy for Sadiq. So I was getting like, 1/3 of the profit that he made from, selling candy. And I was like, hold on. I could do this myself.
So wait, he had a little candy
operation.
He had a staff, bro.
Candy operation in high school.
Get out of here,
a home-based business. I went to his mom's house. He had all the candy in his mom's house. I would go right before school, go to his house at 183rd by like Jerome, and I'll pick up the stash and go to school. Pretty much. And then we'll basically meet at school, and I'll have my locker with all my candy in it from him.
Bro, and if you lost the candy, you lost a finger?
So no, actually no. We actually before somebody broke into his locker one time. Shit. Yo, so one of the seniors or a couple of the seniors broke into his locker and they took all the candy.
Oh damn.
Yeah, we saw it all over the place. And honestly, in my mind, I'm like, damn, that wasn't my locker, but I was thinking in my head like, yo, is he gonna come after me for that candy loss? I'm like, wow. And don't forget, like Sadiq is a small guy and I'm bigger than Sadiq, so I'm not scared of him.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, I don't really know what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But he didn't come at me for that. It was like a loss, like one of those, you know, the territory type thing. Like what happens with that? You know, every business is gonna have some type of loss, whether it's, you know, stealing or damage,
natural disaster. That was like a natural disaster right there.
Right there.
People were getting jealous. They saw us selling candy. They saw us moving around. They literally hated. So they knew where we had the lockers at. So they hit it and they took it.
So when Sadiq found the candy that was stolen or thrown around, what happened after that?
So pretty much we was kind of on the lookout for people that had the candy, but obviously you're not gonna find it,
right?
Because there's so many candy operators in school.
And then
you have the basketball
the
team.
not in the lockers either.
You have the robotics team.
Different territories.
Yeah, I was on a robotics team with Martha. You know, she actually dragged me into that. I joined it because of her.
Yeah.
You had like, you know, all types of sports all selling candy. So it's like, who's gonna be like the one?
Who's gonna dominate the market?
Right.
And I feel like Terry and I guess your crew. I didn't even know you had I didn't even know you had a whole crew behind this.
That's crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
Wow.
It was funny because it started just from Sadiq putting me into that.
What's up, man?
And then from there, I was just like, you know, I could do this myself. Like, I could literally go to Costco's and BJ's and buy my own and sell my own. So I started selling Sadiq's and mine at the same time. I was like, you know what? I could grow this. Let me get some people with this, you know?
Yo, and you know, now that we're in the high school topic, you know I owe Terry money?
Damn.
I never forgotten this.
Yo, pay up, bro.
forgotten this.
Pay the
I owe Terry $20.
Pay the 20, man.
From this, no, I'm gonna have to go on Google, calculate the time value of money, and see how much the $20 is worth today. Because I mean, let me tell you, this is why I love Terry. We were at the ski trip senior year. And I had ran out of money to I needed money to like buy gloves.
Right.
Remember the paintball?
Yeah, paintball.
And I was like, yo, bro, I need a glove. It's too cold. Like,
oh yeah.
Yo, you couldn't hold the gun without gloves because we were playing like in the woods.
Right.
And like what, January or February, middle of the winter. So he lent me $20 to buy
Yo, pay
gloves.
up, man.
I'm gonna pay up to that. I might quick pay you. There wasn't quick pay back then. Now
that's
that's so funny.
My man was trying to avoid it. That's why he's like, yo, here's some cashews, like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, I was gonna bring it up earlier. That's what I was saying.
I forgot about that, bro.
I've never forgotten about it, bro.
That's so old. Like, damn.
You know what it is, bro? We've connected, and every time we see each other, I bring it up. Remember that dinner? I brought it up.
He was like,
I bring it up.
Well, that's dope, man.
Yeah. So, bro, after high school, did you
hold up? Were you fit in high school, bro?
Yeah, I was fit. I used to work out.
This dude was a fucking superhero in high school.
You know, it's funny
so
how
it was a lifestyle already.
So I never really told anybody like on a public setting like how I actually got into fitness. Like when I first started working out. So I used to get bullied a lot growing up. So
what
elementary
age?
school, like from. Even from Catholic school. I was in Catholic school. I used to get bullied. 3rd grade, I was bullied by one of my... He was my good friend. I haven't spoken to him in years, but we became good friends after with Christopher Murillo. So he started bullying me, and then one time he beat my ass.
Damn.
And I was like, bro, I was embarrassed. I got beat up in front of people, and I was like, nah, this ain't never happening again. Fuck this. So, you know, from there, I started, you know, working out. I was actually in cadets. Cadets, like, my parents put me in cadets because I was always getting into fights. And in cadets, you know, they bully you even more. You have the drill sergeants like yelling at you, screaming at you,
your face.
You know, trying to like make you feel like you're like some little, you know, bug, whatever. They have you working out, running upstairs, squatting, push-ups. So that's why I kind of got in a rhythm of kind of working out, being used to being like drilled like that. So I used to go to the park doing pull-ups, running around the reservoir in my house.
Is that where the discipline came from?
Yeah, from cadets.
That's crazy.
Pretty much. And
Look
then,
at that.
I didn't know that.
And then, like, my grandparents, they were in the Army, served, so they always kind of drilling me, too. So it was like, I have this kind of environment around me all the time, like, do this, do that, work out, follow your dreams, go, like, you know, set up some goals. So it was always kind of a push.
That's awesome.
And then going to high school, you know, you have the girls. I remember there was this girl I was working with in McDonald's, and her name was Erica. I forgot her last name, Erica. I had this like crush on her, and she was like, "Yo, I like guys with 6-packs and shit." I was like, and I was like, "Why you gotta say that?" Because I know damn well I didn't have no 6-pack at that time.
How old are you? How old were you?
I was probably like, when I was working at McDonald's, probably like 16, 15. Okay. And I was like, "Yo, I have a 6-pack too." She's like, "Show me." And I showed her I had no house. She was like, "Are you lying?"
He's like, "From there, 3-pack."
Yeah. And from there, I started working out. I started like going ham. I started doing like all the pull-ups, started pushing up, working out. And we used to have my boy Akeem Soul.
Akeem, isn't he like a bodybuilder?
Bro, Akeem's a
beast mode, like
beast.
Oh, like I'm talking about like professional.
In high school, he was like that.
Yeah.
So he kind of inspired me to like even want to work out even more.
Wow.
So yeah, it was that moment, like showing this girl my bullshit abs that kind of inspired me to like work out more.
Yo, Terry was a machine in
high school. You need that
school.
Motivation sometimes. You
know what he used to do? I remember, I don't think he remembers, but he used to like give you a pound, like he'll give you a handshake, and he'll squeeze the shit out of you. You squeeze the shit out of my hand, bro. I had like arthritis back in high school. This motherfucker over here squeezing my hand. But he was strong always, bro. That's all. I didn't know that though. That's
Yeah, cadets and inspiration of, women, and, you have guys that inspire you too. So that's those three things kind of get you in it.
So high school's over. We lost touch. Everyone lost
it happens.
Contact after high school. Mm-hmm. So did you decide to go to college right away, or was fitness something you already knew you wanted to pursue?
So right after high school, 18 to like 21, I was working with some company. And we was like selling like health products. We started off selling technology, voice over IP.
It wasn't Herbalife, right?
No, it wasn't Herbalife. It started off. It was called voice over IP. That was like the protocol that we studied at Cisco networking stuff.
It was something new at the time. I think it was.
Cisco Systems had it. So when they were talking about voice over IP, I was like, "Oh, I did that in high school. Let me get in with this." And then I was doing that for like a few months, 6 months to a year. Then they came out with health products. And then that's when I started like getting more health conscious and thinking about like eating healthier, eating cleaner. And, working on this program, it kind of created this mindset of just being like an entrepreneur.
Nice.
Working for yourself, traveling. You get to see young kids driving like fancy cars. I'm like, what the hell you guys are doing? Like traveling, eating at nice restaurants. Like, yo, I want to be a part of that. So I kind of got in that wave of, doing like, they call it referral marketing, kind of. And that's where I started off in the first, 4 or 5 years. I didn't go to college until I was like 26.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when I went to school for exercise science. I went to Swedish Institute. Focused basically on personal training, even though it was exercise science,
Well, that's why. So that makes sense why you have so much knowledge around, fitness, nutrition.
Body nutrition,
Yeah, shout out to, Swedish Institute of Health and Science, and also Focus Integrated Fitness. That was like the very first program that I got my feet wet. It was like a 300-hour course. And then that's when I started to get like, all right, this is what I was doing wrong. I got to change my whole routine. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was one of those cardio fanatics. I'll be on every elliptical machine for like 20, 30 minutes. I'll be in the gym for like 3 hours.
Hey, really?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was just doing a whole bunch of cardio in the beginning.
Nice.
No calisthenics?
I hardly was doing calisthenics. I was just doing a lot of running elliptical shit.
Okay.
And that's how you was brolic doing that?
This is when I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Doing everything like...
Right, just sporadic.
I'm just thinking, like, I'm not a big fan of cardio, but cardio is important.
Yeah, it's not something you have to do every day. If you do it like once or twice a week, 20, 30 minutes, that's good. Yeah. You want your heart to be strong. That's like the foundation,
of everything, right?
You'll notice once you train cardio and incorporate it with strength training that you recover much faster versus just doing strength training and doing nothing else. Yeah, you ever see those big guys? They just run off the block and they get tired out of breath. Yeah, because they don't do any cardio.
That's not good. So cardio is key.
Cardio is key.
Even in a fight. Cardio is key.
Yeah, you get tired really fast. You're just out of breath.
Yeah. Throw like 5 punches and you're ready.
Out of breath.
You lost the fight, Poppy. It's over.
It's over. Go home.
Watch the next 1-2 in your face.
And once they hit you when you're out of breath, that's it.
You out of here, bro. It's different.
It's even worse.
It's over.
So you went to school, bro. You got your degree or in fitness and health, nutrition. What was your first actual professional job in the space?
In fitness?
In fitness.
So my first actual job, I was actually working at a hotel. as an exercise specialist. It was the Marriott Resident Inn on 53rd on Broadway.
Oh,
across the street from Diddy's old building.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was there.
Oh, say it again. 50 what?
53rd in Broadway.
Oh, I know what that's at. Yeah. The Bad Boy, there's like a Bad Boy building.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That hotel right there with the blue lights around it. So I was working there. I worked there for about like 10 months. I was training residents that traveled from all over the country or were in the city. And some people live in the hotel. They live there Monday through Thursday and they go home on the weekends.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow,
so those are my clients, people like that literally lived in the hotel.
Damn.
And then I trained them on those days. And then there's people that were frequently coming in just for a few days and going home. So I was training people there, doing classes from yoga, total body conditioning. And then it was fun. It was like a chill job, like just working there. Like I was like surprised like how easy it was. And then inside the hotel, they had like a lounge where you have unlimited food.
What?
Yeah, and I didn't figure that out until like the last 2 weeks of me working there.
Wow.
I was like,
bro.
whoa.
You was out there spending guap and shit.
I was spending money, prepping my meals. And like the whole time, I could have been saving money.
Yeah. Or having snacks at
having
least.
snacks, having food for
Water,
free.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. That's why you gotta ask questions.
Right.
Bro.
I had no clue, zero clue until I was done. I was like, really? Come on. You know?
So did you enjoy that job at the time?
I enjoyed it. It was a lot of freedom. Like I wasn't there all day. I just had clients and I just go and I'm about my business.
Were there a lot of international people?
Yeah, a lot of people from out the country, Russia, Europe, Latin America, and there was a lot of people that were like more entrepreneurs that own businesses in other states that came there in the city.
Nice. And then when you went up, what did you go to? I don't want to say the name of the company. I want you to say it. But did you go to the? Where do you go next after that place?
So, right after that place, I started at Crunch.
Oh,
I was doing Crunch Fitness.
Crunch, yeah.
Crunch was like a very interesting job because it was like.
Is it still around?
Yeah, Crunch is still around.
Yeah, it's all over the city.
Crunch was an interesting job because it's not what I thought it would be. They always promoted like how it's the highest paid gym in New York City, but
Really?
yeah, they pretty much say it is.
Cap?
Like the amount of money you can make there, but it's like it's not my environment. For some people it works, but not for me.
Got it.
I didn't.
You didn't connect.
I didn't connect with it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Now let me ask you, why didn't you connect with the environment in Crunch?
So the gym I was at was kind of old. It was like old. It wasn't updated. I just wasn't connecting even to the team that was there. Like the trainers, when I was a trainer at that time, I was younger. So a lot of the trainers were older, and I just didn't click with them.
Right.
Even though we were cool, but we just didn't click that well. It wasn't like wow, the support system wasn't as good as I thought it could be.
I mean, they saw you probably like a young buck, like, oh, this motherfucker just starting, he don't know nothing. Maybe.
Yeah, and then at the same time, at that time too, I was also I had other opportunities coming my way. I actually got selected to do something with Mike Tyson Boxing Academy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow, really?
When it was supposed to launch, it was something I was supposed to go to LA, do some photos, and then they were going to do some gyms all over the world, like some international thing. But the franchise never kicked off. They never really got any buyers how they thought it would be.
Right.
So, it was like one of those things like, it was a hit or miss, and it definitely missed. Definitely I would wanted to work with Mike Tyson.
That would have been fire.
Yeah,
that would have been lit.
Your resume would have been looking crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yo, I would
Mike
love
Tyson?
to train with Mike Tyson one day.
Hell yeah.
That'd be fucking.
You see how that man moves at his age? He's still.
Oh my god.
crazy, bro.
Knocking people out still.
Yo. My
When you
man's
get
like
in the ring with
56,
Mike Tyson for $1 million?
He'll put me to sleep.
Yeah, he'll put me to sleep. For $1 million, I'll do it. I won't get knocked the fuck out, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
You can even block a punch. Like, even if you go like this, you still go blah.
Go right through
He's
the-
heavier now
Yeah.
than when he was fighting.
You got that old man weight, like that old, like them heavy bones, whatever you call that. Damn, bro. But that's what's up. So then, after that, so the Mike Tyson thing didn't happen, and then after that, what was the next opportunity?
Next opportunity, I was working. So, in that time, it was a little bit messy because like I was kind of back and forth for different jobs, from security, like bouncing people out, like at hotels. So I actually worked with one of my closest friends, Ryan, pretty much. Always supporting. He got me a job being a security guard there.
Nice.
And
shout out Ryan, man.
shout out to Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah, and it was fun. Like, it was like a gig that literally we just, watching events, watching people, a lot of people, do drugs or whatever. We just kick them out.
I drag them out and
You
shit.
put anyone in a chokehold?
Nah, I never had to do that.
Choke slam? Rock bottom?
I know my manager did. My manager, Victor, he literally choked people, take them outside. Like,
yeah.
crazy.
Have a good night.
A lot of craziness. Like, people walk around naked.
Oh, man.
Yeah, in the hotel, like, you know, people throwing people in the pool. Because the hotel we was at was Americano. They literally had a pool on the top, so it was a lot going on in there.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
So that was like my in-between, like doing security, balancing slate work. And then from there, like, at that point in time, that was like around, 2017. And it was a lot of shit going on. Like, you know, crypto world, and you know, I really didn't like my job, and I was like, you know what, I can't do the security stuff no more. This is not for me. And that's when I quit. I was like, you know what, I gotta go to the best gym, and that's when I decided to go to Equinox,
bro. Every time I pass by an Equinox, I'm like, this shit looks so fancy.
Some official shit.
Yeah, it's official.
Yeah.
It is. So tell us about that.
It is.
How did that opportunity even come? Because I feel if I had to guess, it's probably hard to get a job at Equinox.
Nah.
Yeah, so
you go in. He went in. I'll tell you how he went in. He went in. He was like, "Yo, I want to be a trainer." There was like, send your resume or whatever. He was like, "Bam."
He was like, "Here's my resume."
That's it. Hola, tu quería.
The very, 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 very first time I applied for Equinox, I didn't get no attention. They even look at my application.
What?
Very first time.
Wow, total opposite from your prediction.
Yo, for real.
No attention whatsoever. They were like, "Oh,
really?
next." Yeah, it was one of those experiences.
Okay.
You know, I actually told them I had a chance to be in top 10 for Men's Health magazine, and that's what kind of like got my manager to listen to me. All right, so maybe he knows what he's doing. He's been around the block for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? Let me apply. So I applied, reached out to one of the directors that's in charge of recruiting, and then boom, I got selected right off the bat after, you know, all my experience and, you know, all my different connections working with, you know, from, you know, different types of people, different backgrounds, special needs, injuries, all ages, kids to adults.
Damn.
And that's what kind of got me,
well-rounded.
it kind of got me in the door.
How did you reach out to that manager, through LinkedIn or something like that?
Actually, they reached out to me on, I think it was LinkedIn. I think it was.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cool.
They have a very specific eye who they're looking for when they're recruiting. Yeah.
Because they know the type of people they want to have in their gyms,
of course.
right?
Right. They're very, you know, Equinox is a very prestige gym. Like, the quality is like unparalleled. Like, you can't really compare it to any of the gym. From the showers.
Let's talk about the showers real quick, bro. Just real quick. Let's just touch on the showers. I heard the showers is different.
I heard you can walk barefooted, bro.
Yeah, like, just think of like a spa.
Ooh.
You have shampoo, you have face wash, you have combs, you have blow dryers, you have a steam room.
I thought you were gonna say you got blow something.
Nah, Jay, yo.
I'm like, damn, they got BJs at Equinox?
Happy endings, huh?
I'm signing up right now. Let me stop. That's good. That's what's up. What else they have? Warm towels?
Warm towels.
Those be the
cold
best.
Towels. It's a
That's
really
crazy.
nice setup in there. Like, literally, people come to Equinox because they literally want to just shower. They want to put their stuff in the locker, shower, go to work. And then some people are there working they're working online at their laptop, sitting in the lounge area.
Just,
So it's like-
just chilling.
Yeah, on their laptop.
I'll be honest with you. For the price, I would take advantage of every opportunity.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not, right? Because they allow the lounge areas for you to hang out,
You
right?
could literally be there all day. That could be your job. Literally sitting in the lounge,
On your
working on your
computer.
laptop. Then you go work out, take a shower, go grab some food, come back, boom. That's
sense.
like your office.
I would do that. See, if
That's
I had that
fire.
membership, I would do
That's
something
dope.
similar. That's dope. So damn. So you land the job in Equinox.
And the network there is like 1-to-1. Like, the people that you meet at Equinox, you're not going to meet anywhere else.
Yeah, because these are probably like elite
People,
trainers.
corporate, from trainers to, like, you know, movie
Professionals,
stars,
yeah.
professionals. Everybody's there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, like, anybody who's anybody.
Have you met like a celebrity there?
Yeah, I met a lot of celebrities. I met J Balvin.
Oh shit,
He
you
would
pulled
come-
up over there?
Yeah, J Balvin was going consistently for a month. Right before COVID
He
happened.
did get
Right.
broad. Like,
Yeah, he was.
He was
yeah.
going there with his team.
Nice.
I met Marlon Wayans. He was
Oh,
there.
snap.
Super
Damn.
cool guy. J Balvin's super cool guy too. Super humble. Marlon Wayne's super cool. Spoke to him a few times.
Nice.
I remember I was gonna reach out to him. Then his email was crazy. I was like, nah, I'm not reaching out to that. I also met Alex Rodriguez.
Oh,
A-Rod.
A-Rod. He was in the Hamptons when I met him.
Nice.
Super cool guy. J-Lo used to
We're going
come.
to talk a little bit more about the Hamptons because you did a little intro early, but people don't know how that even happened.
Yeah.
After you finished telling us.
Who else I met there? Well, there's a lot of people that you don't even know that are celebrities that low-key come there.
Yeah.
And they just be walking right past you. You don't even know.
Yeah, do their thing and keep on moving. That's dope, man.
That's fine.
Equinox. Yeah, one day.
Where's that located at?
Well, they're all over. They're all over the city. They don't really have any. You won't see any in the hood. You know.
Yeah,
but
nah.
The highest is probably like I think 92nd Street.
Yeah.
East 92nd Street and then West 96th Street. Those like the highest.
Let me ask you: is Equinox an East Coast gym or is it?
No, they have an international gym. They have like 2 in London.
Oh
shit.
Yeah. And then they have a good amount in the West Coast. They have them different scattered places in the United States. They have some in Texas, Florida, Brick Hill, Austin. Yeah, it's not just a East Coast thing.
So talk to us about the Hamptons because it's related to Equinox. How did that even talk to us? Give us some background how you even ended up in the Hamptons for 6 months, bro.
Word.
So I feel like I manifested this because prior to last year, I was actually, I actually went to the Hamptons the first time because I wanted to get away from the city, from being cooped up in my place so long.
How were you dressed when you went to the Hamptons? I gotta ask this question because you gotta have a certain attire when you pull up. Nah, bro.
Nah, you gotta be relaxed.
Swaggy.
You have to have your straw hat.
Like that.
Sperry's.
My man pulled up with the swag.
The Sperry's. You gotta have the Sperry's.
Your linen gear, you know.
Linen gear.
You got
a nice watch.
Nice watch.
Fragrance.
All that smooth stuff.
Yeah.
So pretty much, like going there, like I went the year before. I stood there for a week, and I told myself I wanted to go back. I was like, wow, I never experienced anything like this ever, and I never been in Hamptons. So let me come back. Boom. Almost a year later, Equinox is like, we have a club that we just opened up. It's gonna be amazing. There's gonna be a lot of high-end clientele. You're gonna have a good time. We're gonna give you a house to stay in. We're gonna give you a car with keys.
Dang.
Nah.
And I'm like, what? And we're gonna pay for your transportation. I'm like, okay. That sounds lit.
I'm in.
Sign me up.
I'm in.
I'm like, hey, we in there.
That's what I'm talking about.
I met some good people out there. I met Alex Rodriguez, super big brawler guy. Like, it's funny when you see
he's huge, bro. He's like 6'3".
Yeah. You wouldn't
think.
think he's that big until you see him in person. He has some kid with him who used to be a baseball player too. I can't remember his name, but I know he posts him on his post a lot. But I didn't know who he was at the time. I thought he was like, honestly, I thought he looked kind of like him. I thought it was his son. I was like, that's not his son. It can't be his son. But it wasn't. He used to be.
He looks like a big.
Yeah,
he is.
I mean, he used to fucking swing the bat like he used to hit his home runs like mad smooth like that. Like boom. I'm like, how, bro? But
those guys got power, bro. Power.
Different level.
Did he work out at the Equinox?
No, he just passed by.
Oh, okay.
One of the vice, the higher ups brought him through. So basically, that's how he came.
Okay, cool.
A lot of VIPs were coming through, checking out the gym. It was amazing.
Nice. So how? Yeah. So you at the Equinox in the Hamptons, right? Was the training any different out there, or?
So definitely, the training was definitely different. So all my clients that train with me personally, they all got a full stretch at the end. Also a Theragun, like we used to do like Theragun therapy, pretty much.
Theragun, what is it?
It's like it's I wouldn't call it a massage, but you could say it's like a myofascial release, which is kind of like basically helping rush your tissue. Like after workout, you're like all tensed. You have, your body's all tensed up from the workout, so you want to calm down, you want to relax. So pretty much we would put people on a stretching table, we'll put a towel over them, and we'll just use the gun to kind of like massage their muscles.
So it's part of like the recovery phase of the workout, right?
Yeah, there's like different parts. You have the warm up of the workout, activation, getting your core activated, and then you have the meat and potato, which is like the compound lifts, the deadlifts, the squats, the cleans, whatever. And then when you're cooling down, stretch them out, and then you Theragun them.
Yeah, I just got some free advice right
Come
now.
on.
Pretty much.
Stop
People will literally fall asleep while I'm doing the Theragun on them, and they just were hooked. I have people just signing up just for that.
Just for that?
Just for the third guy.
I have a quick question about it. It's a little more technical stuff, you know.
Okay.
Macros.
Yeah, what about macros?
Huh.
What are macros? Like, I feel like lately macros are a big topic. Like, people are talking about it a lot.
Yeah.
What are macros?
So, it's funny because when people, they always want to, like, understand, like, how macros work. Mm-hmm. Macros is basically just, like, nutrition. Like, you have your carbs, your proteins, your fats. And I noticed that when it comes to that, people don't even understand the difference between those.
Those three.
Yeah, and sometimes we overcompensate one area more than other. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm from, my family's black, we eat a lot of soul food. So we eat a lot of carbs, a lot of rice, a lot of potatoes.
Dominicans, we,
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have a ton of carbs, but like very small protein.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Should it be the other way around, more protein?
It should definitely be a good amount of protein. And depending on like the person, like you could be like a palm size or 2 palm size for protein, and then like fats. Fats is like pretty much your thumb, your top of your thumb.
Damn.
That much fats.
That's it.
Meaning, so like an example, what's a fat? Something.
Fats basically you get fats from like olive oil. You get fats in salmon. You get fats in like cashews.
Nice.
Damn.
All that.
I need some fat.
Shit, hold on, me too.
And fats are actually good for hormones. You need it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't skip it. So when you see those diets that say, "Oh, skip carbohydrate," when it comes to macros, like if a diet is telling you to leave out a macro, it's incorrect.
Boom. That's right there. I gotta pay. That was free advice.
So when people say like, "Oh, keto diet, cut out carbs," no, you need carbs. Your brain runs literally on carbohydrates and glucose.
It's the fundamental, like those 3 that you mentioned: protein, carbs, and fat.
You need it.
Right?
You can't survive without
right?
it. Yes, it's about balance.
Yeah.
Do you weigh your food?
No, I don't weigh my food. I know some people.
You eyeball it?
I eyeball it. I've been eating like this for a while, so I kind of know what I'm gonna finish and what I'm not gonna finish, and I know what's too much.
Do you eat dessert?
I'm the cookie monster.
Wow. What's your favorite cookie?
Macadamia or like chocolate chip and peanut butter.
Okay.
Oh, anything with peanut butter, bro. I love that shit.
I don't know if you ever been to a place called what's the name of that?
Insomnia Cookies.
Not Insomnia Cookies. Levine Bakery.
No. Stop playing.
Levine Bakery.
Shout out to Levine Bakery.
They have it on the west side. They have the most doughiest cookie ever. It's like probably like
soft,
this big, soft in the inside. As soon as you go like that,
damn, bro.
Comes out.
Do that to me,
give me a glass of milk.
Facts.
Hey yo,
bro, relax.
Nah, but you definitely need the milk with it.
Yeah, I have chocolate chip cookies with milk is the best, honestly. Like any cookies, especially I'm gonna tell you my favorite. Any cookie that's still warm, like chocolate chip, right?
Yeah.
With a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top.
Oh no, that's fire.
Fire, bro. Fire. All right, we're talking healthy. We're also talking fat ass shit too, so it's okay.
Yeah, like nobody's perfect.
There you go. So yeah, so bro, being that you're around people who are trying to make changes in their lives physically, and also I feel like fitness also is a mental thing, also because you have to before you even stick to a fitness regimen, you have to be up here, focused and already made your mind up that you're gonna do it. Because if you're not 100% in your mind, it's kind of hard to actually do it. So what have you seen, like? What would you tell people if they want to start like working out or eating better? Like, what advice do you give people?
Well, I meet a lot of people that want to start, but they're not ready. From the standpoint,
interesting.
From the standpoint mentally, because they don't really know what it takes, so they're not prepared mentally to start. So before you start, you want to really decide that you're gonna pull the trigger and start working out, and you have to set up your schedule. You got to put time aside.
There is. Discipline.
Some people say they got to find time. No, you got to make time. You're never going to find time. Like, your time is always going to go.
Yeah, or you're going to find an excuse.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
You have to set it up like a doctor's appointment. Like, I'm going to go to the gym at this time. I'm going to work out for this amount of time. Boom. And that's it. Get it over with. Even if it's like 20 minutes, 15-minute workout. Even if that's all you got. That's
better than nothing.
Exactly. So you have to decide first that you're going to do it. Once you decide, then you start setting the goals. You start setting the goals. You start, mapping it out. Like, all right, I'm going to probably train with this person, whether you have a trainer or whether you're working out with a friend or family. or you're gonna go to a specific location, you want to just have that ready to go. And of course, it's gonna take money. You gotta invest. You gotta think about your groceries. You have to take out a day just to meal prep yourself to get you in that habit of, you know, eating healthy and making smart decisions. Because most people, once they get into fitness, they don't understand, like, all right, it's not just working out, it's also eating.
Would you say, because I believe this and I hear this a lot, like nutrition is actually more important than the physical exercise itself. Is that true? Do you believe in that? Or
I wouldn't say it's more important. I would say it's definitely a balance, because you can eat really healthy and don't work out, and you're like,
and you still get sick, and you're still
out of shape.
You don't want to be weak.
Yeah,
right.
Also.
So you need both.
Okay, good.
And I think, like, I don't like working out, bro. Right?
But you work out a lot.
But I work out a lot. It's because I wake up, right, and I'm doing my push-ups, I'm doing my calisthenics.
Do you make your bed?
I don't like it, right?
Do you make your bed in the morning?
No, I don't.
Okay, you have to start doing that.
I gotta start doing that, right? Nah, yo. So I do my thing, right? I hate it, but once I finish, I feel good.
Right, endorphins.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about, bro. And my day goes on smooth after that, bro.
It's a beautiful way to start the day. Yeah,
beautiful.
Same here,
bro. You gotta get out that comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like I would love. I wake up and just do anything, but I feel weak.
You know what's crazy? Is like
I need that pump. Are you the same, bro?
Wait, say that again?
Are you the same? Or like waking up, or do you have a?
So my schedule's kind of weird, because sometimes I wake up automatically. Like I go to sleep at 9. I wake up like at 4
in the morning.
AM. Yeah, I don't work out that early because I usually prioritize my clients first.
Okay.
So my clients are like 6, 7, 8. You know, so I usually work out after them. But if it was up to me, once I have my own official thing locked in, I'm gonna be the first person working on myself. You know, whether it's 5 or 6 a.m. Everybody comes second. You know?
So you're an early bird.
Yeah, I'm definitely an early bird.
Yeah, I'm
definitely.
an early bird too.
It's a mind. It's also a mindset. It's a mindset.
And you know what? I was never an early bird, but I always wanted to be one, just to like start my day early. And you know, like I told them, like in June, I made the decision. I'm like, I'm waking up at 5:30 every morning and going to the gym. And at the end of this month is going to be my 6th month going to the gym.
Oh wow! Congrats,
bro. Yeah, bro.
Yo, I'm proud of him, bro. He made it.
Yeah, look at these biceps.
You know what you just mentioned? Like, you just gotta be
it starts in the mind. Absolutely.
It does.
You gotta move forward. If you want,
Absolutely.
you gotta know you want to do that shit, bro. And after that,
you have to want it, like everything else in life. You know, like look at you. You manifested the Hamptons. Sometimes
Literally.
when you want certain things and it's that burning desire of anything you want, it starts there, and it becomes a reality.
Literally, I manifested all this stuff that's happening to me.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
So when I first started like working out at gyms on my own, because before my first membership was actually a membership my mom paid for.
Nice.
I went for 1 month, never went again.
Which gym? Planet Fitness.
Valley.
Valley.
On Fordham.
There was a lot of ladies there, right?
a lot.
At that time, like my mind wasn't even there. I was just like, I'm just going.
Nah, that was always
I might get a
motivation.
membership. It's still open.
Valley is gone.
They gone. They had one in Co-op City.
In Parkchester too.
So, I'm glad you said that.
That was his favorite.
No, I'll tell you why. Like the whole situation behind that. So, even though I've always been kind of into fitness, you know, working out, being bullied and stuff like that, what actually got me to be a personal trainer was Bally's Total Fitness in Co-op City. So, my blood cousin, Stanley Jefferson, he used to be a baseball player for the Yankees, Padres,
Nice.
Mets back in the day, and he was married to
What's his name?
Stanley Jefferson. Yeah, he's in 80s, early 80s, like early 90s. So his wife wanted me to train her, and at that time, this is like before I went to school for training. She wanted me to train her, and I told her, "There's no way I'm gonna train you because your husband is this person, and I don't want to look like a crazy man trying to coach you. Don't know what the hell I'm doing." So a year later, she actually passed away from gastric bypass surgery. So she had one of those surgeries to make her lose weight. Yeah. And that's what made me decide to go to school, focus integrated fitness, to become a trainer and to get in this rhythm. She wanted me to train at Bally's. And I was like, I'm not even a trainer. I can't train you there. She said she was calling there like, "Oh, can my cousin train me?" Obviously, it's no, I'm not a certified trainer.
Right.
So yeah, that was the trigger that kind of got me in this route.
That's
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she was the whole time she was before the gas, the what is it? The
gastric bypass. That's when they have
shrink
different
your
ways.
stomach, right?
Well, it's not they shrink your stomach. They have different ways. They have this tool where they make your, where the food goes down your esophagus, where it's smaller, and you can't like eat as much.
You get filled mad quick.
Right? Okay.
I know a few people that did it.
Yeah.
And they lose weight a lot.
Yeah. So she was looking for a way to lose weight, like through physical training, right?
Right. And she was going to school. She just finished school to be a nurse or something like that. And boom, she passed away. And I was like, whoa. Wow. I remember if I would have had the knowledge the year before, I would have helped her.
It would have helped.
So you mentioned something earlier, and I remember seeing this too. I even voted for this. I'll be honest. I'm gonna say it. I voted for this. Men's health, bro.
Oh yeah, I appreciate the
about
vote.
Men's health.
I appreciate the vote. Yeah, it's crazy because there was a lot of people in that competition getting all the votes. Bro, I had so much support with that.
But
I don't know how I
tell
made
people
it.
what it was before you even go into those details.
Yeah, so pretty much,
it's a big deal.
I pretty much got selected to be in a magazine. So whoever was in the top 5 will have their own like page in the magazine, or the number 1 person will be in the front of the cover.
Oh damn!
Oh shit!
So that's what the whole race was. It was whoever get the most votes, that person's gonna be in the front cover, and then the people
Men's Health magazine.
Men's Health magazine, which is big time.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that probably like 10 years prior to that, I was like, yo, I want to get in a magazine. It was one of those things that you put in your vision board, and I was like, whoa, I want to be in a magazine. So, boom, when this came out, I had all my friends, family voting for me every day, so I was able to make it in the top 10.
Okay.
I didn't.
That's big too, man.
Yeah, like top 10 out of
top 10 shit
in the country, right?
Yeah,
maybe the world too. Who knows?
Yeah, it was a lot of people. Like pretty much, I was surprised that I got into the top 10. So I made some good networks. I actually know that one of the editors, his name is Ebenezer. He's the editor for Men's Health. Anything you see on Instagram and Men's Health, on the magazine, he's the one who's doing it. Right. Ebenezer. He's actually from the Bronx.
Damn, shout out to him, man.
DX
all day, man.
Ebenezer. Yeah, that's my homeboy to this day.
Nice.
So yeah, like I had my little section in there, nothing crazy. And then we had some men's health competitions where I competed against, the fittest people in New York City.
Fire.
Got destroyed.
Oh man.
But it was a good time though.
But it was humbling.
Yeah, it was definitely humbling.
It was an experience too.
Yeah,
something
definitely.
that you can say you did.
Yeah, man. And now I was surprised, and then from there I've been to like several other events with them, which got me in the magazine. So I was like, whoa! I literally have pictures of myself in a Men's Health magazine, which is what I manifested.
Yeah, you showing your kids that
I still have that magazine to this day.
Fire.
My father bought like a whole stack.
Yo, bro, let me tell you something. Like lately, I've noticed you've done like a wardrobe change.
Okay.
I feel like you're on your GQ
magazine shit, bro.
Yeah, because we from the Bronx. We always used to dress a certain way. More urban, more hood, which is cool. I still do every once in a while when I'm in the mood.
It's a balance.
Yeah, but now we're adults now, and I feel like bro, like right now this dude is looking like. He went from Men's Health magazine to a GQ magazine right now. Yo, bro, you gotta manifest that. Yeah, bro, I love the style, bro.
Hat is fire, bro.
Hat is fire.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, this is what kind of inspires me. So I have one of my big bros. His name is Jason Rodriguez. He's the one who kind of got me a little bit into the swag, and then I also have some friends that are actually professional stylists.
Oh damn.
My boy Tim, he actually is a stylist for Ashanti.
Oh, fire. Damn,
yeah, so I don't know if you've been watching Ashanti. Yeah, she's been on a lot of social media recently.
Yeah, I've seen Ashanti. You ain't seen a post she posted today?
I didn't see
her dancing with a little bathing suit. Oh, man.
So he's a stylist for Ashanti, and one of my other friends, Brendan, he's actually the stylist for Young Bae. So I actually trained Young Bae. She's a celebrity artist from Black Ink Crew.
Oh, yeah.
So that's one of the celebrities I trained before.
Oh, shit, that's
nice.
Fire.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I like that.
So right now, when you changed up your style, did you go out and start shopping? Like, did you go for like a shopping spree, or you've been doing it slowly, like collecting certain items?
So when it comes to fashion, like I'm always about like getting pieces here and there.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
And
that's
then
the smart way.
And you get timeless pieces that don't never go out of style, and you just put them in your closet. Like I worked at a lot of retail places, from G Star to All Saints to Reebok. Okay. So you get all these pieces after a time. It's like, whoa, like you start putting them together
now,
and it just comes together naturally.
Hold up, that's the question. wardrobe change.
I know where this is going.
You know where it's going, right?
I know where it's going.
Females' attention. What was the change right there?
By the way, ladies, he's single. Let me just remind you. He's open for the market.
Cause that shit.
It's a game changer.
A game changer, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Females.
Do you notice the difference?
Women appreciate that.
Right. I would say, like, you know, us growing up in the hood, we're more urban.
Real.
So we'll start off, you know, like, which is fine. Sometimes I have my urban days where I'm wearing jeans,
like
you know, with my Jordans on, with my sweater, you know, thugged out, you know.
Champion hoodie.
Typical New Yorker,
you know,
man.
Which is okay.
Sometimes when I go to the gym, I'm a little bit more, like, you know, preppy. I have my shorts past my knees a little bit.
Okay.
You know, he knows what he's doing in Hamptons.
Shit. Word up.
But I'll tell you this, when you dress up with like business attire, suit, blazer, you know, when you start putting your outfits together, wearing the hats,
Yeah.
you know,
Oof.
you start like attracting the more mature crowd, the business minded individuals, especially, you know, the women that are really serious about their business, you know. Definitely makes a big difference.
Oh, even something as simple as a conversation. The conversations you have are
It'll be different.
yeah.
Way different, you know. They talk about goals, you know, not just like going to the club,
like what's that?
Drinking,
exactly,
hanging out.
That's a fact,
man.
I say your wardrobe is kind of your energy, and that's the energy you're gonna bring around. So
absolutely,
that's why when I'm dressing up, I want to dress up. I want to be the best person I could be.
Yes.
And with my wardrobe, it helps me do that.
Helps you amplify it, right?
Right.
It's good to dress with intention.
Yeah.
When you wake up and you put up the outfit you're gonna wear, the clothes that you want to wear. When you wear that stuff and you step out, your level of confidence is through the roof.
And there was
nothing wrong with that.
And there was this guy. I was my one of my best friends put me on Ryan. Some guy named Jim Forte. He was talking about, like, you know, I know growing up we always talk about, like, you know, we should always have what we want first so we could do what we want, but it's actually the opposite. You want to be that person that you want to be first.
Yeah.
To get to the goals that you want to accomplish. So you start acting if you start acting as if you already have it with that same energy, everything starts to come to you. And that's what's been happening to me.
That's what it is.
Literally, everything's been attracting to me. I haven't been reaching out to people about this stuff. It's just been coming to me.
Yeah, I like what you said, bro.
I love that.
Because a lot of times, like, you know, we say, oh, I'm not ready for this. Or it's not time for me to wear. It's nothing wrong with you getting up on a Saturday and putting on a suit with a tie and just going out.
Why not?
There's nothing wrong with that. Or I can't wear suits because I don't have let's say I'm unemployed. I can't wear a suit because I'm unemployed.
Yeah.
No. Or you want to be the CEO of a company when I'm 40 or 50, then I'll start doing this. No, you have to start doing it now in order to bring that energy, like you said.
Right.
You're gonna attract the people that are doing those things.
Right. It's called, you know, be, do, have. Like, you want to be the person you want to be and do what they do so you can have the results you want.
Say that again.
Ooh.
Be, do, have.
Wow.
Be the person you want to be. Do what that person is doing so you can have the results you want.
That's fine.
Not have, do, be. Not wait till you have it.
And then be that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. It does not work.
Terry, tell him.
It does not work.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow, that's dope.
And that's what's been working
Never
for
heard
me.
that. But
But it works.
It works. So I'm telling you right now, it's been working for me.
It works. You know, and you know what's gonna come with that? A lot of people, for example, this is what happens a lot of time. Where you grow up, like when you start doing that, and people don't see your vision, and they don't understand why you're doing certain things, your circle's not gonna understand it. They might even criticize you. They might even say, like, "Who do he think he is?"
Right.
You know who you are.
Exactly.
You know who you want to be.
I know exactly where I want to go, who I want to be, and who's gonna come with me.
Exactly.
And you know what you have to do to get
Exactly.
there.
Your
Which is why you're already playing the role.
Exactly.
I love that.
And your circle will get smaller.
Right.
It will get smaller.
Not everybody gonna have your vision,
and then your
bro.
circle's gonna attract those people that are actually gonna
Elevate
lift
you.
you
Yeah,
up,
they're gonna
elevate
you, bro.
to get there. I love that.
That's a
Exactly.
fact.
I was gonna ask you, because we can't chill forever, bro. And you're welcome to come back, and you are gonna come back. Stop playing.
Yep.
He doesn't even have a say.
That's
But
it.
listen, bro. I think that advice you gave at the end is probably a great way to close the interview. But I'm not even gonna leave it there. I want you to tell people. There's a lot of people aspiring to be personal trainers, aspiring to be on a magazine, aspiring to make those
change
changes.
their lifestyle, healthy lifestyle.
I've witnessed it. Like I know you since high school, and the Terry the essence is still there. The hustle is still there, but the appearance, bro, you are on another level right now, and I'm proud of you, bro.
Thanks.
And what I want to ask you is, can you give advice to those people that are trying to do those changes? Like, what, share something with them.
So, I always tell people, like, before you even start anything, you just want to grab a notebook. You want to decide what you want to do. You want to write down some goals. And then from there, once you write down those goals, you want to reinforce those goals with whys. Like, why do you want to do this? Why you want to do that? Why you want to become this? Because those whys are going to give you the power that you need to push you to the next level. Mm-hmm. Once you have that established, then you start to go for it.
Nice.
And then on top of that, you want to make sure you're surrounded with the right people that's bringing you the right energy. So if your goal is to lose weight or get fit, you want to hang around people that are losing weight or getting fit. You don't want to hang around with people that are doing the opposite of that.
Wow.
Because your environment is going to have a big effect on your goals and on your dreams and on you. So that's why I'm very selective in who is in my circle and who's around me. Mm-hmm. So once you write down those goals and start switching people around and you just take it serious, that's what's going to get you to the next level. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. But once the universe sees that you're serious about it and it sees that you keep pursuing it and you're not giving up, that's just going to get thrown to you. It's going to come when you least expect it.
Yeah.
It's going to come after you already put in the work and you're ready for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when you're ready for it, yeah.
Right.
And you might not think you're ready, but the universe knows you're ready.
Moment of silence, because that was
dope.
key right there. You dropping gems, bro.
That's
like,
gems.
chill, relax. They're not
free.
ready. I don't think they're ready. The universe knows they're not ready. That's fire,
Exactly.
Bro. That's fire. Terry White Jr. I remember.
Yo, you Aquí Chillin family, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, facts, bro.
That's it.
And we want to thank you for stopping by, chilling.
We appreciate you, bro. Here.
We have to, have to support the BX
all day.
Thank you, bro. And this family, and we wish you the best. We want you to continue growing, and we definitely want you to come back and chill with us. In about a year, when you have the new hat, with the new swag, come stunning us.
Or we're gonna come work out. We're gonna do some outdoor workouts.
Let's do it.
What did I tell you?
We was talking about having a
bar stars. So
Aquí Chillin fitness.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with bar stars.
Yeah.
So it's
calisthenics.
Okay.
Yeah, they do bars.
My friend Ed, and he's Dominican too. He's from
nice.
Dykeman. So Dykeman. You know how it is, party. Yeah. So we gotta come work out, man.
Let's do it, bro.
Get some calisthenics in.
That's crazy he said that.
One morning we out, bro.
Yeah. We'll document it. We'll do a little episode out of it.
Yo.
Yeah, my brother. Terry White in the house.
Terry
Bro,
White.
can you flex real quick? Show them the muscles, bro. Real quick, through the sweater and everything. My brother.
Yo, Aquí
Chillin in the
you
house.
already know it's un vibe.
Yes, sir.
Me siento con lápiz y papel en mano, un trago de coña y un cigarro, escuchando tabaco y ron Fernandito Villalona mientras me doy un trago. Damn. Me acuerdo como si fuera ayer. Despegamos del aeropuerto Las Américas y aterrizamos en el JFK con par de maletas y un sueño. Inmigrantes atrás del progreso.